Here's what I got for you today on Twitter News. The Twitter team is legendary. New Blue coming soon. Yes, we know New Blue is coming soon. I actually have bought Twitter Blue, older version. The new one apparently, supposedly, is going to be coming on, I believe, Monday. And they are supposedly rolling out some features. However, I have not seen anything. But I did buy the $4.99 Twitter Blue, and I currently have it. And it's got a few features that I didn't have before, but a couple of them are pretty useful. But overall, a couple things are actually a little bit like detrimental. Like you have to now press send the message if you want to actually tweet instead of it tweeting automatically, which is normally what I want to do. I have used it one time where it allows you to edit your tweet before you post. I've used it one time to fix a tweet before I posted, but otherwise there's not much as far as Twitter Blue features goes at the moment. However, Elon Musk says on the new Twitter Blue features that will come out pretty soon here, you'll get a lot more than just a blue check mark. I do not have a check mark with the old Twitter Blue. So I don't know, that's kind of cool, except there's not really like I said in my last video, it doesn't seem like there's something I have to do to win that check mark. It's just like you can just pay to get it. So it doesn't feel that amazing, but you get one. $8 a month. You'll get long form video, which I'm thinking, I wonder how useful that'll be if I should upload my YouTube videos, for example, onto Twitter and start using it in that way, since it's essentially going to be a new platform now, right? And, typically you kind of want to get in on new platforms early on to get like big early, right? And Twitter's obviously not a new platform, but it'll be a renewed platform, we'll say. So there could be a potential here as far as like content creation, right? If you want to grow something, there could be potential as when things are changing so much as they are. It may be a good idea to get in on it right now. You'll get long form video, long audio, podcasts, prioritized search. I don't know what that is. Prioritized search. Maybe, I guess if someone searches, maybe you're prioritized in the search. Replies, mentions. We can also start sharing revenue with content creators. So that's kind of cool. It sounds like they're going to be like, having some sort of payment for like everything. I don't know if this was something that was available before, but I didn't know you could have tips on Twitter. So maybe that was already available. I didn't see it until just now, but if I go to my profile, can we see it on here? No, but on the app up at the top in my little bio area, there would be a tip option on there. And then also there's like a button where you can press to go watch my latest video on YouTube. So you can have different things. I don't know if that's just the app or if it was available before or if it's available to me now because I have Twitter Blue now. In other news, Twitter news, Twitter employees were selling verifications for upwards of $15,000. Now this is WSB chairman replying to Elon Musk and Billy M2K. I don't know who any of these people are. I don't even know who Elon Musk is, to be honest. But they were selling verifications, so this is scandalous indeed if this is true. How does this guy know? I don't know. For certain accounts, mine included, they would refuse to verify you through the standard application and then privately offer to verify you for money behind the scenes. Not just money behind the scenes. Investigation needed. Elon Musk says, yup. So this is very scandalous. This is very scandalous. If people were doing this sort of thing behind the scenes, and if Elon Musk is looking into it, which it sounds like he is, there could be some dramatic outings going on in the near future with some people. Who knows? Birdwatch. Birdwatch avoids bias pylons and stuff. And this is something that I have seen a couple times where there will be additional context on posts. And this is it right here. If we go to this tweet, where Twitter said that they had a massive drop in revenue due to activist groups, advertisers, even though nothing has changed with content moderation. We did everything we could to appease the activists. And then the context was report shows advertisers suspending or canceling ad buys over concerns with Twitter platform direction, especially as related to content moderation. So this additional context is at the bottom. You can see here, written by people who use Twitter and appears when rated helpful by others. And all this is done through birdwatch, apparently, from what I understand. So this additional context helps you. It's something to combat misinformation or people lying, and whatnot, right? And it seems like this is a good way to do it. Instead of having like specific people in the company, for example, that are, potentially biased, you have like a group of people who knows how these people are picked, but if we go here, we can read a bit more about it. But it seems like more of a community thing can be a better way of making sure that there's truth out there. If you think about Wikipedia, Wikipedia was done via the community, right? And as much as people say, well, Wikipedia, you used Wikipedia, it's not that accurate. Maybe people don't say that as much these days, but it was a thing for a while back in the day where it seemed like Wikipedia was not super accurate, or at least that was the meme. But really, Wikipedia can be very accurate as well as informative, and it was built by community. Birdwatch is a collaborative way to add helpful context to tweets and keep people better informed. And it is a pilot program. Now, when did this start? That's the question. I don't know when Birdwatch started. Maybe it's been around for a while. Birdwatch is a pilot program that aims to create a better informed world. It empowers people on Twitter to collaboratively add helpful notes to tweets that might be misleading. Contributors write and rate notes. Contributors are people on Twitter just like you who choose to enroll in the pilot to write and rate notes. The more people that participate, the better the program becomes. Learn more about how Birdwatch works right here. Only notes that people find helpful appear on a tweet. Birdwatch doesn't rule by majority rules. Doesn't work that way. To identify notes that are helpful to a wide range of people, Birdwatch ratings require agreement between contributors who have sometimes disagreed in their past ratings. This helps prevent one-sided ratings. Learn more about how Birdwatch identifies helpful notes. Twitter doesn't choose what shows up, the people do. Twitter doesn't write, rate, or moderate notes unless they break the Twitter rules. We believe giving people a voice to make these choices together is a fair and effective way to add information that helps people stay better informed. And then you can sign up to become a Birdwatch contributor. That might be something I do. I don't know. And then it talks more about things like, how does a tweet get a note? How does Birdwatch prevent abuse? Can regular people really be trusted to do this? We believe regular people can valuably contribute to identifying and adding helpful context to potentially misleading information. Many of the internet's existing collaborative sites thrive with the help of non-expert contributions. Wikipedia, for example, which is the example I just gave. I did not read this article before, so again, they're explaining that yes, things can be trusted, as they say, but things can be accurate if it is community driven. And my idea of that is the more people you have contributing to something, the more people there are that could correct mistakes that other people make, versus one or two people or a few people writing something and nobody correcting it. If they're wrong, there's nobody to correct those few people that wrote something. But if you have a bunch of people, you're going to get a varying degrees of people who are informed on a particular subject. In our pilot test of Birdwatch, we evaluated notes that Birdwatch would show on tweets and have found the majority of people surveyed on Twitter found Birdwatch notes helpful. People in surveys were 20 to 40% less likely to agree with the substance of a potentially misleading tweet after reading the note about it compared to those who saw a tweet without a note. Most notes have been rated highly on accuracy by professional reviewers. It's been rare to find a note that reviewers agree is inaccurate. The people on Twitter span a wide gamut of backgrounds and experiences, and we believe that working together, they can help create a better informed world. So, say Birdwatch was applied to a tweet, and let's say that tweet was wrong. It seems like these numbers suggest that that birdwatch affects those particular tweets in a positive way, as far as like correcting it, changing people's viewpoints that, hey, maybe this tweet is actually incorrect or not 100% accurate. So it looks like it could be a good thing. I might just sign up and, see if I can contribute. So if you click on sign up, Birdwatch is a collaborative way to add helpful context to tweets and keep people better informed. Contributors are people like you. Anyone on Twitter whose account meets the eligibility criteria can sign up. What is the eligibility criteria? All contributors start with the ability to rate notes and over time can earn the ability to write. Notes aren't chosen by majority rule. Birdwatch identifies notes that are found helpful by and for people with different viewpoints. Twitter doesn't choose what shows up, people do. So I think I will sign up here. It looks like I meet the requirements. I got everything. Agree to uphold the Birdwatch values. Contribute to build understanding. I will contribute. Act in good faith. Yes. Be helpful even to those who disagree. Should I be helpful to those who disagree? Or should I wish upon them demise? All right, I'll be helpful. Agree to public contributions. We want everyone to be able to understand and evaluate how Birdwatch works. All your notes and rankings are publicly available, even if your account is protected. We may contact you for feedback by tweet or direct message. Okay, taking part in the research is optional. All right. Agree and finish. Thanks for signing up. We're getting a lot of signups, and we'll be adding people over time. When you're all set to go, we'll send you a notification, let you know how to get started. I'm gonna follow Birdwatch, and we'll just see what this is. I'm down to contribute to Twitter. I like Elon Musk. I've liked him for a while with everything. I followed him since he was back in the day when he was starting Tesla, SpaceX, and all that. And so I'm down to help Twitter become a better platform. So here we go. Let's do this. That's it for my video for today. I just wanted to talk about some Twitter news and check out Birdwatch. And be sure to watch my last video entitled "You're Not Actually Fired," where people were talking about how they were fired and how they're gonna sue Elon and stuff like that. And I actually will check up on that to see how that suit is going. But it sounded like, from what I was reading, that they weren't actually fired, right? Like the employees were not actually fired. They're still employed for the next 3 months, and therefore it should be legit, and therefore they're suing for no reason, as far as what I understand. But check out my last video on that. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.